judgment. In case if there does, notice is issued to us, definitely we will be filing a reply to the same.
I want to get a little bit into the details of what's in this judgment as well. A lot of the builders, not just in the NCR, but across the length and breadth of this country, have been saying that projects are delayed because of the economic slowdown. Of course, referring to the entire era that we all are in now, post the collapse of Lehman Brothers. However, the Apex Consumer Court very categorically saying that that argument has no merit. Is that the first time that any court is actually saying this?
Yes, you can say that's the first time a court is saying that. Court has said this this particular observation has been made by the court in previous judgments also. See, you tell me one thing. What are these builders doing? They are trying to construct a particular apartment, and they say that there is a delay, there is an economic slowdown. All right, even for the sake of argument, if we accept that also, then where is my money? If I have paid them 95% of the value of the total apartment, they were already taken 95%. Now, when is this slowdown? When is this labor shortage? When exactly is it coming into picture? Is it coming after taking 95% from the respective buyers? This actually is an unfair trade practice. You launch a particular project, you start taking money. If there is an economic slowdown, at least the least that you can do is stop collecting further money from the buyers. Why is this that after collecting 95%, 90% only from the buyers, these builders start alleging that they are facing shortage of water? And then again, if you say all these builders like Unitech also, they have been developing two kinds of projects. One is residential and one is commercial. If you looked at the commercial projects, recently they have developed this particular office for Google in Unival Garden 2. This particular office has been developed, and it's a commercial project. Let me tell you, the commercial project which is almost thrice the area of a residential project. It has been developed by the OP, by this Unitech, and the position has been granted to this Google. They have opened their office. People are working over there, and within a period of 3 years this has happened. So if you compare, then are these slowdowns, this labor shortage, this water shortage, only for residential projects, not for commercial? How is that justified?
Was that something you argued before the court?
Yes,
Did you bring
exactly.
Up this
is what we brought about in the court, and the court definitely took a view on this, and this judgment answers each and everything. These people say that they were Commonwealth game. Judge said the Commonwealth game were over in 2010. Entire construction for Commonwealth game were done prior to 2010. This particular project, after 2012, you are supposed to deliver the position of this house. This project was launched in 2010. Were you not aware about the Commonwealth game? Were you not aware about the labor shortages?
And the fact that what the judgment is also saying that the Unitech never went out and invited tenders for contractors or for labor or for material, etc. That is also part of this judgment, and that is an argument that is made very often by builders for why the projects are delayed. So once again, is this the first time the court, for example, has taken a view as far as a shortage created by the Commonwealth Games? Is this the first time? This is the first time when any of the court has answered these kind of contention, and that also so strongly, analyzing each and every aspect, each and every plea that the builder is taking for this particular delay in the position. Each and every contention of the opposite party, that is the Unitech, has been answered in this particular judgment. Very well answered. And as a matter of fact, this is the real truth that is there, that these people are lying. These people are trying to attribute this delay to the factors which are not even in existence. Okay, let's not make defamatory statements over here, but that's your point of view as far as that goes. You know, the other thing I wanted to talk to you about, you said you paid 95% of the money. Isn't this a learning experience for you? Should you not sign up for construction-linked buyer agreements? Basically, construction-linked plans are supposed to take this particular installment as and when that particular work is required to be done. But again, I'll say that these people are very innocent buyers. They don't have knowledge of an architect. So it's very difficult for them to actually see that whether that amount of work has been done or not. They just rely upon the, firstly, let me just tell you one thing. Whenever there's a construction of a building going on, these people are not even allowed to enter that particular building. So it's for the builder to decide that now this particular stage has come, so you are supposed to make this particular payment. And this way, these people don't have any resource, any way that we can find out that whether the installment that the builder is charging, that is actually getting due or not. We brought you both here because we wanted other aggrieved buyers to learn from your experiences. What would your advice be to the aggrieved buyers across the country? Key learning in these particular, see, I have always been in support of whenever a person aggrieved by a builder comes to me, I have always advised him to go to any of the forums. Either if they are large in number, they can approach CCI. If they are small in number, perhaps they can go to a consumer forum. But
I have always advised them not to sit quietly and just be a victim of the builder's greed that they are taking money from you, not doing anything and just enjoying their money. So you have to approach to one or the other forum. The government has developed many forums, like Consumer Forum is there, then EOW is there. So you have to first, of course they don't have legal knowledge, but lawyers are there to help them. They can approach a lawyer, the lawyer tell them that what all options do they have, and the best option that fits them, they should at least fight for their rights. It's all about, in India, it has been generalized that, whatever...
Because this verdict is also only for the 30 that have actually moved.
Yes, of course, only for the 30
court.
buyers. Only for the 30 buyers this verdict holds. Rest of the buyers, they have to step forward, fight either in consumer case or in any other case, and then only they can enforce their rights.
How did the 30 of you get together, go to the same advocate? Can you share your story a bit?
Yeah, I mean, initially it was very difficult because the builder will never share a list with you who are the buyers. So it is through the Facebook forum that you create the pages and all. So it takes about 1 to 2 years for people to gather. So
it took 1 or 2 years
yes.
to get only 30 out of 1,200 together.
No, we are about 200 people, but only 30 decided to go to the court.
Okay.
So in a forum we are 200 people, but then 30 said we'll jump first. And then the rest said, okay, you jump first, let's see what the result is, and then we will go to that.
Right. Thanks a lot, gentlemen, for joining us here on CNBC TV 18. Thank you so much. Well, we hope that is helpful for all of you. Most projects in India are running late, and don't forget the Rajya Sabha Select Panel has invited comments from the public on the proposed real estate regulator bill. Do send in your comments to the panel. The email address is flashing on your screen. You have time till the end of the weekend to make a difference. We'll be back in a few minutes.